Greetings. I'm Raphael Kukoi, pastor of Warren United Methodist Church in Pittsburgh Historic Hill District. Around the world, United Methodists are innovating with what it means to be the church, planting new congregations and revitalizing faith communities in every kind of setting. The same can be said for the Western Pennsylvania Annual Conference, and much has been done in the past year to demonstrate our commitment to creating new and renewed congregations. In consultation with ministry incubators, a multi-year cohort was formed by 3 Pittsburgh area ministries striving for transformation and revitalization: the Cove Arts Center, Roots of Faith, and Warren UMC. The Cove Arts Center is an arts-based youth drop-in center run by artists where faith and creativity merge together. Roots of Faith is a vital ministry that cares for the Sharpsburg community by providing food, legal and medical resources, financial wellness assistance, and more. And Warren UMC Pittsburgh is a historically Black congregation located in the Hill District of Pittsburgh. This congregation is undergoing revitalization in both its building and church membership. The leaders of this cohort met regularly to talk about their ministries, lifting not just their joys, but also their challenges and defeats. Together, they strategized and supported one another through the ups and downs of ministry.
It's been really encouraging to be a part of a cohort. Not only do we get to hear what's going on in other spaces and other places, but we've also shared stories of triumph and of heartache, and we've been able to, especially this cohort, has been able to call things out in one another that we see.
As I think about the ministry incubators cohort, I think about Jesus sending the disciples out 2 by 2 and bringing them together as a group in discipleship to do ministry. Innovative ministry is not for the faint of heart, and you need that group of people that you can just cry with and pray with and celebrate with and send those text messages to know that they're thinking about you and praying for you. So as much as I've learned content from ministry incubators, it's been the relationships and the camaraderie that has really made the whole cohort worth it.
I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. I think our ministry has benefited. And the friendships that we've built and the collaboration that we'll have going forward, I think is invaluable.
With what I gathered out of this process, having been able to share a lot of this with my leaders, made being able to get to where we are some 2 years later a lot easier. With them knowing that I not only came to them as pastor, but I came to them as a pastor who was willing to sit and learn from others, enable them to be more readily able to learn from me. And I think that that was one of the greatest gifts that ministry incubators and the Western Pennsylvania Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church could afford to Warren United Methodist Church. WPA-UMC's Pathways for Intentional and Innovative Ministry process, also known as PIM, is designed to help churches discover faithful pathways for proclaiming the good news of God's love in their communities.
The PIM process is a 3-phase invitational commitment for clergy and lay participation over the course of 18 months. The process includes a foundation of prayer, monthly clergy training, laity training events, an intensive weekend of church study, a detailed report of pathways especially developed for the church, implementation of pathways, and follow-up coaching with the church leadership team for 6 months or more. There is a cost for participating in the PIM process, which covers resources and coaching expenses. Please contact your DS if you are interested in participating in a PIM cohort.
In early October, individuals from Western Pennsylvania joined leaders from the West Virginia and Susquehanna conferences in Dayton, Ohio for a 4-day immersive living room style retreat. The purpose of this retreat was to learn how to develop new, revitalize something old, or reformulate ministry. This retreat was filled with practical teachings and conversation, site visit field trips, great food, and a whole lot of fun. They were challenged to take what they learned to create a ministry action plan to implement what they gained from the Rooted experience. After the retreat, participants committed to regular Zoom follow-up meetings. As you can see, we have been hard at work creating new communities. We are excited about the future of our conference and the new possibilities for congregational renewal.